It's a special day because I'm letting you all know that we are officially coming out with the Tubeblaster. Now, I'm sure you remember the April Fool's video. It went actually, I think, more viral than any video we've ever done before, even more viral than the Minimalist, if you remember that. But people really liked the way it sounded. Clearly, it sounded awesome, and people were like, can I actually buy this? It was originally a joke, but went back to the team and we're like, hey, maybe we should actually come out with the Tubeblaster. So after a couple iterations, we have settled on one, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I'm going to explain the evolution of the Tubeblaster. So the original one was a joke, but we're gonna come out with a 6x14 snare drum. Now, it's a very popular size as a standard setup, 6 inches deep, 14 inches in diameter. We did the opposite. We then went and thought, okay, no one's gonna wanna put a snare that's 6 inches in diameter in a snare basket, so let's make one that can go with a mount, right? So this was the first concept. So the original one was 6x14, so it was 14 inches deep. We then tried this setup, which was a little bit shallower, but we just still thought, well, let's do it a little differently. I think with the shield lugs, it was a little cluttered. So first thought, maybe let's just try it at a 6x6 and see what that looks like. So this was the second iteration of the Tubeblaster. Sounded cool, but it didn't have enough low end for it to still sound like a snare. But we've officially settled on the actual Tubeblaster, my friends, and it is here. 6x9 bracket on the shell, Tubeblaster badge in a pink glitter. Thank you, Chris, for making my dream come true with my pink glitter Tubeblaster badge. Tube lugs, because it's a Tubeblaster. The final iteration, we're gonna just add spacing to the tube lugs just to make sure that the tension rods are pretty even. So full transparency, we're a custom company. We try things out. This is it. It's gonna be 6x9 with a 1-inch vent, because vents are awesome. Shout out to Ricardo, you know who you are, my vent brother. And then the inside of the shell also done in the black. So just so sick. Bracket on the shell, and inserting the playing video now of the final iteration of the Tubeblaster. It has a unique throw off, so can be both a snare and an octagon, and then put the snares back on with this little mechanism. So the snare wires are actually on the batter head. It sounds so good. So the Tubeblaster, my friends, enjoy.